Listen to Radio Yorkshire, and we have a new Commonwealth bantamweight champion in the region, and that is Ross Burkinshaw of Sheffield. Ross, how are you? And congratulations on winning the title.
Thank you. I'm great. I'm on top of the world. Becoming Commonwealth bantamweight champion is a dream come true.
Has it a chance to sink in yet after the weekend victory?
It hasn't. In the last since winning it, I think I've slept about 5 or 6 hours. I'm just that excited. I'm trying to message everybody back, email everybody back what's been in contact with me, all the support I had, tweet everyone back. It's just gone absolutely crazy. I've had lots of interviews and things to get done. So I've been very busy as well, but it's slowly sinking in. But I haven't got my belt yet. The Commonwealth Committee haven't got the belt to me as yet. So once I get that, I think that's when it'll really, really start to hit home that I'm the champ.
So when do you get it? What's the protocol? Do you know when it's going to arrive?
No, I've just been told possibly Thursday or Friday. So I'm hoping it is here by then. I've got 2 boxing shows to be at. I'm a guest at this weekend. I'm at Dave Caldwell's boxing show at Sheffield this Friday. I'm a special guest with my belt. And then also on Saturday I'm at Dennis Hobson's Octagon boxing show, which is in Sheffield. So I'd like my belt for them 2 occasions, for obviously pictures with fans and just for my own, just for myself.
So you're going to sleep then in the next couple of days? It's going to be like a kid waiting for Christmas, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I know. It's mad. Hopefully I'll get a few hours sleep tonight. But I'm so excited. Actually, one of my gym mates now has just walked in the gym, David Fiddler, who I'm going to watch Friday to support. So I want to have my belt here then to show him. I'll give him a little bit more of an inspiration till his fight.
When you've looked at some of the interaction that's coming on Twitter and all the well wishes, I've seen you retweet quite a lot. Have you been overwhelmed by all the support out there for yourself?
No, I've been in boxing a long time. This is my 20th year in boxing, and my dad's not sure the exact date I started, but it was September, October, just after my 8th birthday. So it was around like now, 20 years ago I started. So I've seen it all before. I've hung around with everybody from boxing, so I knew what to expect. So I was kind of ready for it. But I always like to keep. It's the fans out there, people buying tickets, what makes it all worthwhile for me. So I like to message as many people back as I can, or retweet the good comments, just to show that I'm in support of them as well.
And what's your family made of it? You've got a young family. You mentioned your dad there as well, taking you to boxing pretty much 20 years to the week of winning the title.
Well, they're absolutely over the moon. My mum's actually in Marbella on holiday at the moment. She'd had it booked, obviously, because I only took the fight at 4 days' notice. So she had it booked. She's out there with my aunties. She was absolutely over the moon. My dad came to the fight, which was lucky as well, because next Saturday I was due to be fighting, and they've got a holiday booked for Canada, my mum and dad. They're going out to see the rest of my family in Canada. So I've just been very, very lucky that it fell now, because my dad and my sister came to support me. My wife Nicola was there, her mum and dad Tony and Sue, and my brother-in-law Paul was there, and my sister Carla. So I've had all my close family there supporting me. And like I say, I'm close to Dennis Hobson and his family. They all came through to watch me. And then also I had a very big crowd there supporting me, which I was impressed about in Doncaster in the guy's backyard. So everything's just been perfect for the fight. It's just gone great.
Take us back then to the last few days and getting the call with just a few days notice. You're in training anyway for a fight, but what was it like getting the call that Ward had dropped out and you were going to be facing Jason Cunningham?
Well, it was about 3 o'clock on Tuesday. I was just walking in, dead to free. I was walking into school to get my little boy Ruben, and one of the parents who's bought tickets to come and support me said, "How are you feeling?" I says, "Well, to tell you the truth, I wish the fight could be this Saturday. I feel that fit and ready now." I said, "I'm almost on way. I could do it being quicker." I walked into the school, got Ruben. As I'm walking out, my phone rang. Chris Smedley, part of Dennis Hobson's team, phoned me up saying, "Martin's pulled out. Would you take the fight at bantamweight?" I says, I had no hesitation, but I said, "I'll have to ring Ryan first, see what Ryan thinks." Phoned Ryan. I came and met Dad to Caldwell Fitness where I train. Met up with Ryan. We had a talk about it. Did a hard session. And Ryan said, "Yeah, you're ready for this." I said, "As long as you believe in me." I said, "I believe in myself." He said, "I do." He said, "The only thing you're worried about is that we'd train for a 6-rounder, not a 12-rounder. I told him I believed I could do it, and I said 12 rounds will be no problem. And as it showed on Saturday night, it was no problem to me. It was a hard, grueling rounds against an unbeaten fighter, Jason Cunningham. I don't think he's even lost a round in boxing. And I grit my teeth, and I got the win that I needed.
Yeah, it's been described as an absolute war between you two. You took it on a split decision, a tight contest. Did you feel that at the end when the bell went that you were the man that was going to be taking that title home?
I believe I had it by 3 or 4 rounds. Lots of the people watching all said the same. They believe I had it by 3 rounds. And I believe that myself. But to get a split decision in Doncaster, 2 of the judges was from Doncaster, so I wasn't too surprised. But I knew I had it all day long. I was stood waiting for the decision, and even my crowd started cheering when they went and they knew. Obviously, either of us would have been and they knew as it was a second title, but everyone was that confident for me. We knew it was mine.
And that initial feeling when the announcer does read out "and the new"?
Oh, I wish it was "and the new" from Sheffield. That was they were the greatest words I've ever heard. I just, if you could bottle that moment up, oh my God, I'd make millions.
And how did you celebrate afterwards?
Well, I actually did something when I boxed Craig Lyon for the English bantamweight title in 2010. I got beat, and I went for a curry at Butler's Balti House in Sheffield, and it's always played on my head that I was in there having my curry, and obviously gutted, upset that I'd lost. So I said, once this fight got arranged, I said, the first thing I'm going to do is go to Butler's Balti and sit there happy that I've won my Commonwealth title. So we booked it all ready in advance, and there were about 30 as went down and had a curry to celebrate, and we had it in Butler's Balti, where my former dream was shattered, but this dream came true.
And this dream has come true. What's kind of been the difference in the last? I know you've had a lot of problems, a lot of injuries to overcome. Working with Ryan now, what do you kind of put this new success down to?
My new team, Ryan Rhodes, Dennis Hobson, and all the team around there, and it's just given me a new lease of life. They haven't changed anything. All they've done is adapted on everything what I had before. I did a great 17 years with Glyn Rhodes, and in that 17 years I also boxed for the Army boxing team. My first 2 years of boxing, I started off at a gym called Ray Gillert's Hillsborough Boys Club in Sheffield, and that's where Clinton Woods started and Paul Silky Jones. They both went on to win Commonwealth titles and then went on to win the world title. So I'm just hoping I follow in their footsteps, and I believe that I will.
So ambitions then to get to the next level and fight for a world title in time?
Yes, certainly. I'm 28. I'm a young 28 as well. Apart from that other night, I've been in no major wars. So I believe I can certainly do it and take it to the top level and win that title.
And it looks like you're going to make your first defence of the Commonwealth title against the man that dropped out with injury, Martin Ward.
Yeah, we're looking at mid-December for that. We're hoping to get the fight in Sheffield, and I'll happily defend it against Martin. defend it gracefully, and then take it from there. Maybe go for the Worlds after that.